The Millennium Falcon is blasted off from Mos Eisley Space Port with our heroes on board. Their destination, Alderaan. But little do our travelers know, Alderaan is no more. And instead of meeting a planet, they are drawn into a massive space station, the Death Star. How will our heroes find their way out of this tangle? Find out as we play this special solo RPG scenario in our Episode 4 series of Star Wars Miniatures. Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming. In today's video, we are going to continue with our series where we are tracing out the story of Episode 4, A New Hope. Our heroes have finally left Tatooine on the Millennium Falcon and they are on their way to Alderaan. And this is where we will pick up our story. Now, for today's video, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We're going to be using some heavy RPG elements, and for that, we will be drawing on the Mythic game emulator, the Fate chart, as well as other role-playing elements. In addition, if we get into combat, we'll be going back to the Star Wars Miniatures rules for combat, but we will take things as they come as the story develops. So buckle yourselves in as we try out something a little bit different for the Star Wars Miniatures game that we are calling Death Star. What is it, Ben?
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, almost like millions of voices were crying out and suddenly silenced.
Well, looks like we gave those guys in Mos Eisley a real run for their money. Well, don't everybody thank me at once now. Alright, well just hold tight. We're coming up on Alderaan in a few minutes. I know, Chewie. There aren't any asteroid fields on these charts. It's like Alderaan doesn't even exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? It's like it got blown out of the sky, kid. You just hold tight, kid, while Chewie and I try to navigate our way through these rocks. Yee-hoo! Well, there you go, kid. Good luck finding such good flying on a bargain price like that. Ha! Beep, 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 beep. Hold on, Chewie. We got something coming up on our tail. A ship like that is too small to be out here by itself. It must have fallen off a convoy or something. Doesn't matter, kid. It's not going to be out here long enough to make any difference. Chewie, go ahead and jam his transmissions. Hurry up, Chewie. He's heading to that small moon.
That's not a moon. That is a space station.
What? You crazy old man. That's not a space station. It's too big to be a Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He might be right. Chewie, lock in. All thrusters, reverse. What do you mean you can't?
It's drawing us in. We are caught in its tractor.
All right, Chewie, shut everything down. Turn all the thrusters off. Jettison some escape pods. Let's get ourselves into hiding. Alright, troopers, follow me inside. Let's go take a look. Standard sweep of the ship. If you find anything strange, report it immediately. There's nothing here. Let's clear out. It's all clear, officer. Go ahead and send in the scanning team.
Right away. Scanning team, get on the ship and scan it for us.
Yes, sir. Right on it, sir. Good thing we had these smuggling compartments. Hey, Chewie, get ready. Looks like we got some company. All right, so this brings us to our first battle. We're going to be using Star Wars Miniatures rules. You see here, I don't have quite all the Micro Machines figurines I need for this. So the yellow piece there will stand for C-3PO, and the brown-red one will be Chewbacca. Now, these guys are going to be bringing their scanning materials into the ship. We will move them first, and then our heroes will be given the opportunity to attack first using our normal Star Wars Miniatures rules. All right, let's scan this ship and get out of here. It's almost lunchtime. By the way, have you seen those new T-45s? Those things are incredibly fast. So let's start off by just moving our heroes a little bit closer so that in their next movement they can try to run out and get some shots off. The question we need to ask, however, is do our scanners perceive this movement in any way? And for this, we're going to go to the fate chart. So I'm going to say that this is going to be a very unlikely roll. So we're looking here at a 5 to 25 is a yes, 25 to 86 is a no. So there we go. That is a 91, and if we look here on very unlikely, 86 is our thresholds here, so it is extreme no. Not only don't they hear, but they are entirely unaware of their situation. T-45s? No. Those models are absolutely garbage. What do you mean absolutely garbage? My brother-in-law just bought one. I had it out the other day. The top speeds on those things are amazing. Yeah, but they only last for about a year, and then they break down. I would recommend going for the T-85s, those are much better. T-85s? Yeah, but who can afford that? Not on the salaries that we make. So here we go. First off, let's activate Han Solo, have him run out and take a shot off on one of those scanners. Han Solo hitting on everything but a natural one for 20 points of damage. Here we go. It's a natural one! He misses! Oh my gosh, Han Solo! So in his fervor, Han Solo comes running around the corner and fires off a reckless shot, missing the guy as he ducks around behind the scanning machine. Chewie's going to run up and join Han Solo and also take off a shot. Chewbacca now shooting and hitting and killing on a 3+. 11, there we go. So one shot runs through and kills this guy here in the lead. So let's go ahead now and activate this Imperial pilot scanner guy. The question is now that I have for him, is he going to react and attack back and try to defend himself, the sort of human response, or does his training kick in? Is he able to use his turn to radio in for help? Well, let's go to the fate chart. So the question here is, will the pilot radio in for help? We're going to go here on the 5 factor, and I will say, let's make it 50-50. So what we see here is 10 to 50, the answer will be yes. 50 to 91, a no. So is he going to radio in for help? 57! So 57 is barely a no. So he's about to pull out his radio and radio for help as his training has taught him to do. But in the last second, his human nature takes over and he pulls out his gun to try to defend himself, firing off a shot at Han Solo. Here we go, hitting Han Solo on a 16+. That's a 4, it's a miss. Back to our rebels now. Let's have Luke activate and go ahead and take a shot. All right, Luke firing from here onto here. He needs a 7+ to hit and kill. And it's an 8, yes. So there you go, the scanning crew has been taken out and our heroes now have full control of the ship. The question we have, however, is do the stormtroopers outside hear all of the gunfire? There were 4 shots taken here, so more shots than we had planned for, so it's going to be more likely that they hear the gunshot. Let's go to the fate chart again. For every 2 shots, let's move the likelihood up 1 step. So we start here, 50-50, 2 shots, likely, 4 shots, very likely. So do they hear the shots, the stormtroopers? On a anywhere from a 1 to a 75, the answer is yes. Here we go, big roll, 41. So the answer is yes, not an extreme yes, but still a yes. They did hear some gunshots.
So she wants me to buy this place out on the Outer Rim, you know, and I said, hey, honey, we can't afford a weekend place like that. And besides, the transportation costs to get out there are gonna kill us. Wait, hold on. Did you hear something? Yeah, it sounded like a weapons discharge. All right, let's go check it out.
As the stormtroopers are climbing into the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo yells out, "Hey fellas! We had a slight weapons malfunction here. Can you come and give us a hand?" Is that going to be convincing enough of a story to make the stormtroopers calm down a little bit and calmly walk in? Let's go to the fate chart. For this one, I'm going to say very likely. The stormtroopers have already done their sweep of the Millennium Falcon. They're pretty satisfied with their work and confident in it. So they wouldn't really think that anything else weird is going on. So I'm going to say very likely that they believe Han Solo. Success on a 1 to a 75. 28. So a little bit lower, even towards an extreme yes. So they believe Han Solo's words, and they make their way up the gangplank into the Millennium Falcon.
All right, we're coming in. Hey, we can talk more about your real estate problems later. Let's go.
So as the stormtroopers begin to make their way into the Millennium Falcon, our heroes have taken their places here behind the walls. Luke and Obi-Wan Kenobi here on the left side. We have Chewbacca over here on the right side, and Han Solo is just around the corner of the wall here, preparing to ambush these two.
All right, let's go find the scanner. Those idiot pilots never seem to put him in the right place. Let's go.
All right, our heroes have the surprise elements. They will get the first activations. Let's start with Obi-Wan Kenobi running in, pulling out his lightsaber, and striking down the stormtrooper on the bottom. Obi-Wan Kenobi hitting and killing on a 3+11, no problem. Next, let's have Chewbacca from around the corner charge in. Hitting on a 4+ for 20 points of damage. Come on, Chewie. It's an 18. Yes. And with that quick and quiet set of kills, the group gathers around the fallen stormtroopers, and Han Solo turns to Luke. All right, kid, I got an idea. Let's get into this armor. All right, kid, follow me. Let's go. Chewie, stick right behind us. And with that, our heroes make their way out of the Millennium Falcon and into the heart of the Death Star cargo area. And with that, Obi-Wan Kenobi approaches Luke.
Luke, we must get to a secure area if we are to get our ship out of here.
Whatever you say, you crazy old man. I just want to get my ship out of here, so whatever we can do to do that, I'm on board.
Very well. Luke, Han, follow me.
Hey, Chewie, help me get this armor off. Kid, you want to get your armor off too? Go ahead and do it now. All right, that's a lot better. Master Luke, if it is okay with you, I will have R2-D2 connect to the main computer system. Yeah, of course. We need some information. Go ahead, R2. R2-D2 appears to have located the place where we can shut down the tractor beam.
Very good, R2. It must be done.
But Ben, I can come with you.
No, Luke. This is something that I must do alone.
That crazy old man. He's gonna get us killed. I'm not going anywhere.
What is it, R2?
R2-D2 keeps saying that he's found her. He's found her. Who's he found? Or the princess? Leia Organa.
You're my only hope.
Princess? Ha! Now that's the last thing we need here. Some royal highness running around. But she's from the Rebel Alliance. We've got to save her. The only person I'm saving here is me. And maybe even you, Chewie. Right, Chewie?
But she's rich.
What? How rich? She's got more money than you could ever imagine. More money than you could ever imagine. Good. And I better get it. R2 says she is in detention block AA-23 sub-level 5. Well, then we know where we need to go. All right, let's do it. Well, there you have it, folks. This is a good stopping point for our first battle report when our group has come to the Death Star. The Millennium Falcon is stuck. Obi-Wan Kenobi has left to go to try to dismantle the tractor beam, and Han and Luke and Chewie are now heading out to try to rescue Princess Leia. If you appreciate this kind of content and you want to see more of these kind of bat reps where I combine some Star Wars miniatures rules and some solo role-playing rules, then please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I will continue to work on this series, this episode 4 series. And most importantly, thank you for joining us here today at Grey Army Gaming for the future of gaming. Master Luke, are you there? Han? Chewie? Ben? Can anyone hear us? Hello? Hello? Hello?